staying still. Okay, that's better. Let's see if we can stay live today. Hi Carl, good afternoon to you mate. Let's hope we have a better day today, because if it isn't, this could be the end. Hi Nissy, good morning to you. Yesterday's problems were all to do with the internet, my connection. Hi Colin mate, good afternoon mate. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Yeah, so I was sent away for a hub. Hopefully that works. Is that Angels there as well? Hi Angels, I missed you. Well, didn't really miss you, but I missed you. Right, sound check, picture check. Hi Heath. You didn't miss one yesterday. You were better off not coming here, Heath. It was your fault, apparently. Everything went up the chute again. I've had 2 weeks now of problems, so hopefully I'm getting to the end of them all. That's me breaking off bits of me model. I've just finished printing out the Sigma box for Hogsmeade, and now all I've got to do is get all the bits out that are put in it to hold it up so the windows don't fall in. It's a pain in the butt, but I'll get there. Alright, anyone else come on? I completely broke my last stream, so yes. I don't know if it was actually me or it was actually Virgin. It could have been Virgin, because I did a speed check after, and the download speed was alright, but the upload speed was down like 4 to 6. That's, remember yesterday I was saying about the traffic lights, red, yellow, green and all this lot. Well, it stayed at the moment on green the whole time, which it normally is. So I definitely think now it was the connection, or the internet itself. But there you go. Right, let's get another picture up. Let's go to the main street. There you go, we've got some trains now. I have taken the sign down. I forgot all about it, sorry. It's a new sign. Had to publicise it. Is it? I think I looked best when I was in the train, when I was in the Class 43. I love that. But that takes so much pissing around, taking photographs, getting all me in it and this, that and the other. So. Plus the fact I haven't got the green screen in here yet. I'll be still trying to get a real good picture of Eddystone on the S7 Valley Railway. I've got a couple on this slideshow, the last two of it, but they're still not as good as... The sun's never in the right place to get the colour to come out. It's always like a black when it's a lovely green. So I'll get one. Now most of these, the first lot which we're going through now, North Yorkshire Moors Railway, and that's still there. Don't ask me what class the locos are. I haven't a clue. I know some, but that's about all. And I like them. Hi Stephen, mate. Let's have a you take it steady. Now we're at South Devon at Buckfastleigh. These pictures need altering. They were a rush job yesterday, and then I've been messing around with other stuff today. Most of these are so near, I need to move them up. Or recut them. In fact, that one, I can't understand why I can't get that one out. Still got that bit at the side, and I don't even know what the bit at the side is. But it's me by the looks of it. Saying the class 22 is moving to 7 Valley for diesel weekend. Is it? Right. When's their diesel weekend? It was all in. Hang on, have I read that wrong? See the class 23 to 7 Valleys, yeah. That's this weekend, tomorrow. Starts tomorrow. 13th to the 16th. So I might do a live broadcast. I'll nip down to the 7 Valley. Yeah, that'd be right. I wish. Here we go. Only one. Van Mike. Oh, 6 lights. Better. I don't know, I understand that. Whether he likes it or not, he's a moderator now. Morning 8th, yes. Well, that seems to come out. I was just looking at that one when I was speaking. I think, isn't that a Black 5 or something? The one that's up now? Need Kieran Extraordinary. The Rail Man. Right, let me just show you what now, it might look a bit ugly because, as I say, I've just taken it off the bed. And I've got to pull out all these, what they call trees. This is what I've just printed. This is the signal box for Hogsmeade. I have a picture, roughly, of what it'll look like. Something like that. When I can get it in the right. Oh, I always go the wrong way. Hang on, I'll get there. I'll get there, honest. I'll go back a bit. Over that way a bit. Down a bit. There. It's to look like that when it's finished. So the roof's still got to be done, and that'll get done possibly after the stream. So things are looking up. I've had lots of troubles. I've even had problems with my 2 printers. I've got one working 99% okay. I haven't even touched the other one yet, but I think I'm getting there with it. So it's slowing me up with me Hogsmeade building. I think I've got one major piece to do now, and that's the lot. Then it's just little bits and roofs, which aren't too bad. Yeah, it's brilliant. The hardest bit on the signal box is the steps and the bit on them, because you need to have support, so it really prints badly. And then trying to get the supports out without breaking it is another matter. But it's just a matter. I might use my Dremel to sort of just nip in little bits and get little bits out of a time, instead of trying to get big lumps out. I've got in the waiting room, which is on the other platform, it's got benches in it, and it's got on the 2 corners. One's easy to get all the because the benches they overhang, so they've got supports underneath them. I've got one side out. I can't get. There's no way I'll be able to get the others out unless I drill them out, and I don't really fancy that. So they can't be seen anyway. When the roof's on, the only time you see them is when the roof's off, which usually roofs don't come off unless you're building a shed in the Isle of Wight. There are some levers for them, but they really are terrible. And it's probably, if I do get levers, I'll get by levers. The ones are rubbish. How long do I spend on design, Nessie? Not a lot, because I get them offline. Although I have printed the camera that I just used to show you the signal box in the picture. I made something to hold it on top of my computer. Now this is the second one I've done now. I don't want to, right? And I've actually cut across there and put a hole there, to take this little round magnet and that goes onto the metal of the computer and holds it, and that's for a webcam. Webcam fits in there. And I can use them on other bits as well in the house, so all well and good. Catch you tomorrow, Chris. Everyone take care. Okay, Stephen. Catch you later, mate. But I'm now designing, and here is my first attempt at an arch for the viaduct. That's was it? Not Riverhead, the other one. Harry Potter one. Hi Andy, good afternoon, mate. I can't remember the name of the viaduct now. What's the name of the viaduct? Not Ribble, it's the other one. But anyway, that's Mark 1. Mark 2 slightly higher, and these parts here, the actual bits here, are slightly narrower. And the aim is that these, because I'm doing these quite thin, they bend quite easily. So that'll bend round the corner. So I'm gonna, the supports will have this one plus one for the next one onto it. So likes of that, then that, and that bit they'll be touching. That's my whole idea. But we'll see. Good, not a good for you or the not. All right. Glenn Finnan, I can never remember names. You know that. Thanks, Carl. I've also, as I said yesterday, started laying track. Well, track as in, will this work like this, that and the other. And I had a bit of a problem, but I think I've overcome it. And I've just got the order now, a diamond crossing, and as I said, I think it's only 2 sets of points now. So I'm hoping to get that done this end of this week. Once I've definitely found out what I want. Because there'll probably be other bits, so dang it. I've had to move everything up over, so there's one line out of King's Cross might be mighty short. I don't know yet. It was okay when it didn't matter about, you know, leaving, taking it up and getting out. If I leave the actual bit that I walk through to go down, then it's okay. But with it going up and down, I can't do what I wanted to do. So I'm having to sort of mess around, you know. But I know how I'm going to electrify the bit, so that's fine. I've got no problems with that. But I want to. I've got the board itself that drops down is 2 foot wide. I think, is it? Yeah, 2 foot wide. I'm thinking about bringing that down to 1 foot. So if I have to go underneath it, it won't be so far to actually walk. You know, I won't have to walk. I can sort of ducking up. Hi, Mystic. Good morning to you, mate. Yo. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to hit the like button, everyone. How are we doing? I don't know how the weather is in your place, but today here has been weird. It's rained since about 4 o'clock this morning up until time did I go? I went out just after 11. I got back and the sun came out, and I could see most of Edinburgh, but now it's coming back in again. In fact, the other side of Edinburgh looks clear, but this side of Edinburgh looks manky, and it's pissing down with rain again. Right, anyone else? So, I found a site today that showed. I went looking for webcams on heritage sites, and I found a site that's given me about 8 or 9. With some obviously have got more than one camera, so quite pleased about that. Hi Tony, Northeastern. Good afternoon, mate. Yo, that's another one. What was it? I haven't got a clue what I was talking about now. Anyway, having said that, I've done the windows for the Sigler box, and they've come out all right. I've got one thing though. The guy that's put the actual thing up online, he says it's 00, and it isn't. If you print it as he says, the platforms are near enough like your ones are made for you, Angels. They're near enough 00 gauge. 009, sorry. They are not very high, and they're very narrow. So I measured a Hornby platform for height, and I made it so it was that height, which then I had to print everything at 126.67 millimeters or percent, whatever, and that's what I've had to do on everything so far except the footbridge. Where's the other bit? I've got a couple of bits here that I can show you. This bit, which is another, I thought was too big, but when I put it up against the rest of the station that I've done, it's fine. And I've lost the waiting room. No, I haven't. It's there. Round and round, and the waiting room, which is on the other platform. I have actually got the shelter that goes next to it. This is nicely printed, but as I said, I don't know if you'll be able to see it inside. Something. Where are we? Down there. These here are seats, and underneath those seats are, as I say, the supports for printing them, and there's no way I can get them out. Not a chance. There's not enough room. If it'd been twice the size, I could have got a screwdriver or something in there to yank it out. But nothing. Hello, Leslie. Good afternoon. Right, I know this sounds weird, but is picture and sound okay? We've gone, well, we've only gone 20 minutes, but it was about this time yesterday everything started going wrong. Hopefully nothing goes wrong today. 1, 2. Can you hear me now? I'm always talking to myself. The sounds of... Oh, now, here's these lights going again. So it's definitely sunning up the chute. This is going to go off exactly the same as yesterday. I can tell you that now. I'm getting the orange, red, orange, red. The green now is gone, and there's no reason for it. I've got a huge buffer. Yeah, it's exactly the same as yesterday. And you see,